Yo, what up, Stomp Wrestling fam? A few days ago, we asked you guys on Twitter, what's a wrestling hot take you have that'll get you in a very, very terrible position? So, here we go with the first hot take. Shane McMahon should have won the WWE title in 2018.
There is no
No.
ways. Was that based in the world Shane McMahon?
So, yeah, 2018,
Oh,
2019, Shane McMahon.
oh,
No. No.
no, no. Imagine he became world champion, did a leapfrog like we saw at WrestleMania, and just tore everything in his leg. That would have been comedy gold, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, who was asking for Shane McMahon to be WWE champion? Because
Shane McMahon was
that
asking
man,
for Shane McMahon to be WWE champion.
I mean, this is the same person that booked himself to be Super Cena in the 2022 Royal Rumble, so I don't blame him.
Next question.
The Rock is overrated on the mic. He's a walking catchphrase and needs a comedic situation to make things work, which he does well. His feud with Punk and Cena up until WrestleMania 29 exposed many flaws. Wow.
Shut up, bitch!
He is the walking catchphrase. We're not gonna lie. Everything we remember from The Rock is catchphrases, but his catchphrases are damn good.
But to say he's overrated on the mic,
That's
there's no way.
that's
There's no way.
outrageous. That should be illegal.
And also another thing, Punk and Cena exposed his flaws.
Cena
I
did.
tend to agree with that, actually.
I tend to agree with that. Cena and Punk might have killed him on the mic.
Those are the only two wrestlers that ever killed The Rock on the mic. Okay, just for saying The Rock is overrated, get out of here. But
Get
the
out
rest,
of here. I got one here. Nia Jax is the main reason Becky is so popular today.
What did he say?
That is wild.
Well, I would say she played not a big role, but a tiny role in it, if we're being honest.
That is still wild though.
But to say that she's the main reason, bro, come on, you lying to yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, we all remember Becky Lynch with the black eye. The man was born that night.
Nia
So,
Jax incompetence made Becky the most over wrestler in 2018, 2017.
yes, 2018.
And look where Nia
Wow.
is now, and look where Becky is now. That's all I'm saying. I got an outrageous one which we might have to cut from the video. We need to clone Chris Benoit.
Okay, it's clear somebody just does not take a shower almost every single day of the week. So we're not even going to entertain that bullshit and that Canadian crippling motherfucker. Miz
Wild.
can piss on his grave.
That's a wild take,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Next.
Next, go for it.
Oh, this is a bunch of bull. Mustafa Ali has had a better career than Kurt Angle.
You serious?
Oh, man.
That's
What is
just
wrong
someone
with you?
looking for stupidity. That's not even a hot take. That's
You're looking
someone
for attention. I'm sorry.
Straight up.
There's no way.
you're looking for
There's no
people
way.
to laugh at you. That's all you're doing.
I'm sure it's not laughing. It's just wow.
Let me bring up my hot take quickly that I tweeted out. Bray Wyatt is the problem, not creative.
See, I agree with part of that take, but I feel like the situation with Bray Wyatt is like him and creative, so it's a 50-50. But like to say he's the main problem, like it's a bit outrageous if you ask
Nah,
me.
bro. He is a problem.
Like only him. Sometimes creative was also fucked up
True,
on
I
their
agree.
part.
But it went south 3 times. All I'm saying.
Wow.
That's all I'm saying.
Next, me.
You know how there's been talk about wanting a mid-card title in WWE for the women's division? In my honest opinion, I feel like I just think it'll suffer the same consequences as the women's tag title.
The women's tag title needs 4 people with chemistry, of which there's hardly any tag teams in WWE or in women's wrestling. There's very few. A mid-card title would require 2 people. It's 2 separate entities, so Liv Morgan and, for example, Shotzi, to do their thing, to have good matches. 2 wrestlers who are doing their thing anyway, so why not have a mid-card title?
A lot of wrestling companies don't have women's mid-card titles except for AEW. When is Jay Cargill going to lose that title, and are people caring enough about the title? That's my
Here's a
thing.
hot take. Tony Khan believes she's not ready to leave that TBS title because she'll be exposed once she loses that TBS title.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm entitled to agree with that, actually. Yo.
She will be exposed. She's not ready.
Because how long has it been? 2-3 years since she's been on the roster.
She's not ready to have matches with top talent that can go for 15 minutes, 20 minutes if they need to. I'm so glad we never got Roman versus Rock. He clearly doesn't care about wrestling anymore, so stop trying to include him in it. And Roman versus Jay will be a bigger match than that'll ever be.
I'm entitled to agree with the not having Roman versus Rock because I've been a huge advocate on why it shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
And now any wrestling fan that wants to see that match, go for it. I don't mind. But also, let's be realistic. Rock has a pretty tight schedule with Hollywood. I mean, I even saw tweets about people saying The Rock should win the Royal Rumble. And I'm like, no, just no. You guys hated Roman for winning the Royal Rumble. You hated guys like Batista. How do y'all think you were going to act if The Rock won that thing? The fact that you say Roman versus Jay
Roman versus Jay.
versus Roman versus Rock.
Nah.
Okay, now you're just lying to yourself.
Yeah,
you
it's a lie.
right there.
That's a lie.
To complete this, in terms of storyline, just for Jay to get his get back or to see Roman win, whatever. But come on, you can't tell me Roman versus Jay is a bigger match than Roman versus Rock.
It's not.
You're
It's
lying.
not. Okay, here's one that you might enjoy. Sammy Guevara is legitimately great.
I saw that tweet and I was just there like,
look,
bro.
he can be good in the ring, but nobody likes the dickhead. Nobody likes the dickhead, and he does flips that nobody can catch him, like the Scorpio Sky one where Sammy ended up landing right on his head. Yeah, Sammy Guevara's alright. He's alright. That's about it.
His mic skills are still poor. Character-wise, you've just been Chris Jericho's bitch for 4 years. CM Punk versus Kenny Omega isn't the dream match y'all think it is.
Saw that one. Look. There's two ways this could go. Tony Khan could book it right, and it could be the dream match everybody thinks. Or Tony Khan could throw it on a random Dynamite and nobody will care. You get what I'm saying?
I feel like Tony Khan would not. Okay.
He did it with Danielson Omega. He did it with Moxley Punk the first time. He's not scared to do it. Don't put it past Tony Khan.
That's some bullshit. Yeah, that is definitely gonna happen.
Watch, it'll be on a random Dynamite.
Here's this one.
Go for it.
There's some women's matches that, if repeated beat by beat by male wrestlers, they'd be considered as some of the best matches of all time by most fans.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
There's some women's matches that are actually damn good.
We can go at the top of our head and say Bianca versus Sasha, WrestleMania 37.
Overrated.
Becky versus Bianca. Ah, fuck you.
It's an overrated match. Bianca versus Becky was better. Rhea versus Charlotte at Mania was better.
It was, but to call it an overrated match, you're lying to
I think it's
yourself.
overrated. I think people hype it up more than what it is. It's a good match, but I think it's overrated.
Okay, we're gonna have a
You're not liking that one,
that.
You're not liking it. Rhea versus Charlotte might be best match of the weekend, and it was just as a women's match might be better than the men's matches this weekend that passed. The only one that might be under is Gunther, Drew, and Sheamus.
Hangman is overrated. He's the most boring top guy, and he nearly drowned when the Elite weren't by his side. And his story is just rinse and repeat. His entire story is about him losing his friends. He lost the Elite, FTR, Dark Order. And I'm sure his next storyline is gonna be him losing the Elite.
Again, probably.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
I agree with that take wholeheartedly.
Can I tell you when I enjoyed Hangman Adam Page the most? Was his feud with Moxley. I actually enjoyed Adam Page. I enjoyed the feud. The matches were good. And now he's going straight back to the Elite. I'm not a fan.
Wise, I won't deny his skill, but Hangman Page just doesn't do it for me, man.
Triple H is the most overrated booker ever. And people, including media, are afraid to call him out. Wild.
Stupid!
You mean to tell me that the same IWC that's called out Vince McMahon for trash booking but hasn't done the same for Triple H?
Yes, people love Triple H. Maybe he's got a bit of credit in the bank from NXT, but he still gets hate.
Exactly. Like, there's some decisions that he's made that have been a bit wonky. We're not going to deny that.
Nah.
But at the same time, I'm not going to lie. Triple H is a fresh breath of air from Vince McMahon. The Bloodline story wasn't as good as everyone was making out. It looked better because it's the first semi-decent storyline WWE had done for years.
I got the same one right here.
I
was about to read the same one.
Yeah.
You know, that's I think is just crazy. How can you say that the greatest story of the last, 20 years? 15 years? is overrated.
Yes, there were some times where it looked a bit stale, but it picked up the pace.
Picked up.
And we're still talking about it right now.
And it's still going on. That's the thing. It's not even over.
Roman and Jinder's matches as world champion are formulated identically. Every match is the same, has the same interference spots, etc. The exact same match structure over and over again. You can count the good matches of this Roman run on one hand. Oh,
my man is spitting facts. Straight facts. He's not wrong though. The interferences have gotten crazy. Literally a gender match. The only difference is it worked for Roman, it didn't work for Jinder. Vince McMahon was right about Cesaro. He was never cut out to be world champion in WWE.
The way I just scroll past that opinion, I'm like, yo. Mic skill wise, I can understand why Vince didn't want to push him, but come on, Cesaro was fucking over.
He was over at a time. He was over.
2016 Cesaro was peak.
I just think they're right. He was never world champion material.
World champion material, I understand, but to say he didn't deserve a push, come on now.
Nah, that's a different story. Okay, here's my last one quickly. RVD had the better frog splash over Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Impact wise, I can see why he would say that. He or she, I don't know. But
it's Eddie. It's Eddie. That's the thing. It's Eddie.
Okay, here's my last one.
Go for it.
Andy Rose isn't as good in the ring nor in the mic as people hype her up to be. All I can recall that she says in the mic is the same thing. How she's hot. No one compares to her. And that same phrase, honey. She's average in the ring, but not compared to her height.
You know, in the ring she got better. She got decent, very good actually. On the mic, she did say the same thing. Oh, honey. I remember that now that it got brought up. Now I'm thinking about all the time she said it. Look, she's not missed. Let me put it that way. She's doing her OnlyFans and nobody's talking about her. I think that says a lot.
You did it for like what? 2-3 days, and then you just forgot about it like that.
Yeah,
I'm inclined to agree with that opinion though, but yeah. Anyways, let us know in the comments if you guys want us to do a part 2, and we might do a part 2. We'll see. So if you did enjoy this video, you guys already know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, stomp on all those buttons, and follow us on all our social media platforms. Links are in the description below. And yeah, peace.